Please do not get in my way. You cannot drive in my lane. Tires is burning the paint. You don't have nothing to say. This is how legends are made. I know I got what it takes. And I'm not pumping the brakes, and I'm not pumping the brakes. I'm too competitive. I like the narrative. I don't know best in the league. Who you comparing with? That isn't fetid. Top of the throne, it is me. How you moving so when it's speed? I just been bringing the heat. I just been bringing the fire. Bringing the fire. I just been bringing the fire. Been bringing the fire. I just been bringing the fire. And they can't stop me. They know that I'm bringing the.
So I decided to get back on 2K and look a little bit into the future and bring you a gameplay with one of the most hyped college players we have seen in a while. Gonna be #1 overall pick, Cooper Flagg. And we are gonna be facing the Los Angeles Lakers. You know the trade that happened, Luka Doncic going to LA. They have LeBron James right out of the gate. I am getting a steal. Cooper Flagg all the way. Already getting a crazy dunk right there. So you might be wondering, how did I get Cooper Flagg in NBA 2K already? Now I ended up downloading his cyberface. I am playing on PC, NBA 2K25. Alley-oop! Double tap Y. Double tap try. Y'all know how to throw them alley-oops. And I am blocking Luka. This dude is already making an impact, going to the free throw line. And this dude, Luka, is not happy. But a huge shout out to Petty Paul Pierce. I ended up finding the cyberface that he created for Cooper Flagg. So I have the link for that down in the description. If you are on PC and want to get some of these cyber faces into NBA 2K25, it's a really simple process. I was surprised on how quickly you can do this. This guy going up with yet another alley-oop, but we have to talk about this draft lottery, because what I was seeing and what I was thinking is this thing is absolutely staged. What a coincidence that they give up Luka Doncic! And then all of a sudden, they come back and get the #1 overall pick when they had a 1.8% chance to pull it off. Now, if they legit got that #1 overall pick, Nico is one of the luckiest GMs I have ever seen in my life, because you know the Dallas fans were out for his head when he ended up trading Luka Doncic. But now you have a chance to get Cooper Flagg. Look at that pass over there to Kyrie. We have ourselves a little Duke Dream Team over here, don't we? And you know I'm a Tar Heel fan, so it's hurting me to be able to do this. But you have Kyrie Irving, who went to Duke, Derek Lively, this dude Cooper Flagg going all the way with the layup. And they already have the mock drafts popping. Of course, Cooper Flagg to Dallas. They are saying Dylan Harper should be picked by the San Antonio Spurs at #2. And then who knows, maybe we'll see Ace Bailey. But another thing that came up as LeBron hits a 3, should one of these teams with a top draft pick trade it and try to get Giannis Antetokounmpo? I saw a lot of people were saying that the Dallas Mavericks or the Spurs should trade that pick and try to get Giannis. Now, that would be something pretty crazy, but if I'm the Dallas Mavericks, it's no way that I am getting rid of that #1 overall pick If Cooper Flagg is supposed to be the player that everyone is thinking that he's going to be, you do not want to be Nico Harrison and trade Luka and then get rid of that #1 overall pick. That'll be insane, right? But what about the Spurs? Should they go after Giannis? Rumor was that he wants to stay in the East, so that could be the Raptors, the Knicks, something like that. They were even saying possibly the Brooklyn Nets could be in the Greek Freak sweepstakes. So we should see how that goes. LeBron over here doing his thing. I'm going into the paint with Flagg, getting the rebound out to Kyrie, and he's gonna bang the three. That is what I like to see. Look at Luka coming down. They're gonna call the foul on me. And of course, you know Anthony Davis is over here on the Dallas Mavericks as well. Part of that trade for Luka Doncic. And I am finding people cutting. Gonna get an assist to Kyrie. But I do think this Dallas Maverick team at full strength will be a playoff contender, dude. And I am blocking LeBron James. Gonna take us to halftime. The $10,000 half-court shot. Homeboy is saying he has ice water in his veins, snatching the ball from the hype man. Let's see if he's gonna make this shot for $10,000. What in the blue moon?
Holy moly.
No, sir. Another one bites the dust. And at the half, we are down 43-41. In case you didn't notice, I am player locked on Cooper Flagg. I wanted this to feel like a my career gameplay, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still trying to do my thing. I'm isolated on LeBron. They bring the double team. I'm gonna flip it into the paint to my fellow Duke teammate. And I am playing on Hall of Fame. You see, throwing that one up to AD. But the Lakers were doing their thing. This game was close the whole way through. And we're even losing right here, 50-45, as Luka comes down and hits a midi. I'm like, all right, now we are not going to come out here with Cooper Flagg on the roster and lose this game to the Lakers, so I had to turn up. I'm still trying to get my teammates involved. There's Kyrie with another shot. And I did make this dude a 99 overall. As Luka is coming back with a three-pointer of his own, crossing over, going all the way to the paint. But I am unable to make that bucket. I'm on the free throw line, getting that first one to go. And the second one's up. We are going to get both of those free throws. So what about these NBA playoffs? What have you thought so far? My Indiana Pacers have made it to the conference finals again. Will they be facing the New York Knicks? Or will the Boston Celtics find a way to win 2 more games without Jason Tatum? And hopefully he gets well soon. You know, he tore his Achilles in game number 4. And over to the Wild Wild West. The T-Wolves made the Western Conference Finals. Will they play the Thunder or the Nuggets? Look at Flagg with the beautiful layup. I ain't even gonna lie. I made this dude as cheesy as possible so that I could come out here and dominate. And look at me in the backcourt. Coming up and getting the steal. And one. JJ Redick cannot believe what is going on right now. But I am going to get an offensive foul. That is going to be 5 on Cooper. So I'm going to have to be careful the rest of this game in the 4th quarter. Coming up and hitting a 3. Much needed because you see the Lakers are winning in this game. I'm playing that defense and coming up with a rebound. We have a triple-double, by the way. Going in with the slam. I have to do any and everything that I can to get this victory because, like I said before, I did put it on Hall of Fame. So you know how the CPU could be, especially when you come out here and play like the Lakers, one of these good teams, hitting a step back three. Uh-oh, let me find out that I'm about to turn up out here, getting another swat. And now Cooper Flagg is in the zone, taking this thing all the way, dunking it on LeBron. Goodness, you see, Bronny James cannot believe that his dad got dunked on by a rookie all the way to the paint again. So now the game is tied at 79, but you know I'm trying to change that over to Kyrie, and he's gonna hit the clutch shot. Now I'm trying to reset one-on-one against LeBron, isolating. I'm gonna take this thing all the way. Dunks that this dude Cooper Flagg is pulling off. But we ended up leaving Luka wide open and he hit a three. You know he wants to come out here and beat the Dallas Mavericks and prove that they should have kept him on the team. And look at LeBron coming down, getting the foul and the bucket. Things are starting to get intense in this building, and he's gonna shoot the free throw and put the Lakers up by one yet again. But this game is far from over. 1 minute, 15 seconds into the paint to AD, and he's gonna go up and get that layup. My stats are absolutely ridiculous. I didn't even notice. 43, 11, 16 assists. And now I'm isolating on Luka, taking it all the way to the paint with the and one. They are already chanting MVP for the Rook, and I am going to complete that three-point play, trying to get the crowd up because we have a 4-point lead. Luka is going to miss that three, and now all we have to do is make our free throws. 87-95, they're taking another three. That one's going to be off, and we basically seal the deal right here. Cooper Flagg and the Dallas Mavericks are gonna come out here and do their thing at home. Wait a minute, we're not done. Kyrie Irving with the icing on the cake. That is what we do, baby. And we're gonna walk out of here with a W. So I had a lot of fun with this. Let me know what you think. Drop a like and sub if you haven't. That boy Cooper Flagg went insane against the Lakers. And take me out of here, Siri!
That's nasty. Peace.